What's up, my people? It's one boy, Jimmy, and here we vibe with one boy. Thank you so much for the continued support, for subscribing to my channel, guys. I appreciate you a lot. Tell a friend if you have subscribed, and still hit that notification bell so that you may get notified when I upload a new video. And guys, I'm just humbled by your love. And today there's a part that I forgot to talk about, how my husband proposed. And that day, I think it was a photo shoot. Yeah, he told me it was a photo shoot all along, and I knew it was a photo shoot. So we had different outfits, and he told me we were going to do the photo shoot at Safari Park. So we went with our photographer, we did the shoot, we took pictures for like 2 hours, changing outfits and everything. We wanted we're just doing a photo shoot. And then he told me, by the way, I've not been in touch with my friends, watu wa baba. So we went, they were there. So we had dinner later at the photo shoot, and so they came and they somehow joined in the photo shoot. They had to join. It was a plan, and they were aligned at the back, and Jimmy said, actually it was our photographer who said Jimmy should start. Mimi nilikuwa tu hapo nyuma, apigwe picha, a pose and everything. And now it was my turn. So Jimmy ako nyuma yangu, like venye nilikuwa nyuma yake akipigwa, so ako nyuma yangu pia mimi napigwa picha. So photographer wetu akaendelea tu kunipiga picha, akaniambia tu ni turn this way, now look at the back and say cheese, to the group, to our friends. And when I turned back, I just saw Jimmy on his knees, and he popped the question. I felt like, I was feeling like I'm out of breath. I was so happy. It was such a surprise. I literally didn't know anything about the proposal. And then the funny part is, ni mimi nilienda kuchukua nguo kwa gari zenye tulikuwa tunaenda kuchange za shoot. So nikaenda kuchipaka perfume hivi. So penye perfume ilikuwa ndipo pete ilikuwa. So nikaambia Jimmy, nikamuuliza, "Babe, uko na perfume?" Akaniambia, acha nikutolee. Na mimi sikufikiria mbona amekuwa ile ya acha ndakutolea. So I just thought maybe I was just trying to be nice. So I was like, okay. So kumbe hago anataka nione pete. So Jimmy popped the question, and our friends celebrated us, and of course they had come there for the party ya jioni after the proposal. Ilikuwa proposal day. It was not about a team meeting. The friends, we have not catch up for a long time. No, they had a plan. Actually, they had a group that they were to surprise me. They even had a cake made that she said yes. Yeah. And kuna mtu aliniuliza venye tuliposia, na what if ulisema no? Walingekula tu hiyo keki. But of course there's a time unaonanga, now it's time I propose, she will say yes. Kuna time unafikanga unajua you people have a future together, and now you can just pop the question. And that was my proposal, and I was so happy. It's something so fulfilling, and it makes you feel like, the love is really true. And so guys, today, that was just a part I wanted to talk about. But today we have a main thing that we're talking about, and that is motherhood journey, from when I got a baby and up until now, and it will continue until I'm old enough, because I'll always be a mother as far as there's a kid involved. So motherhood have really, it's a total change. It's all around change. Everything changes, starting from your appearance, your body, how you think, your preferences, what you prioritize more than the other. And since I got a baby AJ, and everything changed. It totally changed. There are the good parts. Everything has ups and downs. But Jimmy really supported me on my journey, and I just treasure him for that. Though most of the part is you as a person, because you know, for my baby to be happy, I have to be happy. I have to let go of so personal things, like, you know, your time. There's a time I used to go out, you know, dinner every time you want, you go out there, but now you have to prioritize your baby. Your baby needs you. You're breastfeeding anyway, you just can't go out there. There's a lot of stress, you know. You have to maybe sometimes pump milk if you're out there without baby, so unaona itakuwa tu struggle, and you opt, wacha tu nikae home na baby until my baby is good enough to mpaka anza kukula. You feel like akianza kukula kuna kale ka relief mtu upata. So my motherhood journey, since nitoke hosi, you know, there's that part of healing, eh? My friend, mtu choka, unakwanga umechoka, you're in pain, you just feel, you know, kuna kamzigo fulani tu kametolewa kwa mwili yako. Your bones are not yet, yani una feel, yani mgongo yako inauma, kuna place tu uwezi keti, and you just can't do everything right. And then kuna two insecurities fulani, hutaki even your husband to touch you. Unakwanga tu na phobia, kuna kwanga tu na kauoga. I know you people who have kids understand this, and you don't want him to even touch you. Ila you can't even get intimate. That's what I mean. Like, you can't, because bado unasikia ni kama anaweza kuguza tu, usikie tu chungu, kuna ako ka phobia. And then you feel like, as much as you have good hygiene, as much as your time mtu uoga a lot of time in a day, like 4-5 times, depending on how you feel. Like, you know, mtu ana feeling too uncomfortable, you're somehow bleeding, haijaacha nini, wenye wanakwanga CS, you know, you have to tend to that thing. Sometimes inakwanga naka smell fulani, is not that pleasing, because I've stayed with a person like that, and you just feel so insecure. But when you see your baby, you're like, wow, it's worth it. Though as a person, as in, so it's so personal. When you look at yourself as a person, you might feel like, no, I'm not worth it. You feel so down, especially if you don't have someone to look after you, especially if you feel like, you know, kuna ile attitude tu wewe mwenyewe umejipea na venye tu una feel. But me, I tried as much as possible to be okay for my baby and for my mental health, because ukiwa na stress, your milk let down pia inakuanga ndogo, na pia ina affect baby. Na mtoto akiwa affected, wewe uko affected, wewe uko affected, yani it's mutual, you and baby. Na pia you still have to balance. Either you like it or not, you have to balance. You have the baby, you and the husband, and also there are people, maybe if you have a helper, if you have maybe someone you're living in the house, you have to balance. So ukiwapea pressure wote, my friend, watakupea pressure pia. So I felt like, man, this is becoming hard for me. So what I used to do, I used to watch, okay, my therapy was watching movie, because sometimes ukiwa na baby, tutoto tukiwa tudogo sana, they tend to sleep a lot in the day, and then usiku wanakwanga on. I don't know what happens, but babies, most of the babies don't sleep at night. So I used to be a movie person, because I'm not lying to you, you can't read a book atawezi comprehend. It's not a lie. You can't even understand what the book is talking about, or as in, you just can't understand. So I used to watch movies. my phone was even the list of things I could use when I have baby. So I used to watch a lot of movie, and that kept my mind a bit clearer without thinking so much. And then Jimmy came along, so he used to ask me how I feel, what I want, and what help I want from him, because unafilingiwe bwanako ama someone with you akisikia ile anakuuliza kama unataka help ama helps you feel so nice. You know, it doesn't have to be a husband. Unaweza kuona kana sister ko, a family member, a helper. If they show you care, unafilingi wow. Kuna venye tu mtu who feel, and that I got from my husband personally. So I just went on, but the nights babies, sai ndo mtu anafikirianga, unaona kai mimi aki mamangu, I feel like I can go to my mom and tell her sorry for everything maybe I've ever done to her and she didn't, she was unhappy and everything. If you experience, because babies at night and they cry, kwanza ukapata mtoto amepata colic, wacha mtoto apate colic. By the way, baby AJ once got colic, but he went for a week. At least I had a solution. There's a medicine called colic calm. I imported it from UK because it's not in Kenya. And if it's in Kenya, it's rare. So I imported it because it works miracles for babies. It's called colic calm. So that is what helped my baby. Hakulia, colic calm ikaisha, and then after colic calm imeisha, tuka realize baby AJ akona eczema. Guys, I felt so bad. Unajua mtu akiwa na mtoi akiona tu kitu mbaya ya mtu, as in mtoto wangu amekohoa, sijui akona eczema. You know, eczema inafanyanga skin itoke pimples, and then those pimples dry up, inakani kama akona, sijui kama unajua kitu inaitwa muhare. Yani it's so weird. You feel so bad, and there's family members who come home wanataka kuona mtoi and everything. So unashindwa kai sasa watakuja kuona mtoi akiwa anakaa hivi. So but we got solution as well. I had a baby specialist, yeye ufanya babies massage, also akona solutions za babies. Ni aliniambia about baby massage, baby colic calm, everything. I used to refer to her because as a new mom I didn't know so much about babies, so I also needed help. And Susan, that lady called Susan, helped me a lot, quite a lot. Alinionyesha mpaka kuosha mtoto. Mimi nilikuwa tu naogopa, nilikuwa nasikia kama nikakashika hivi kata slide. So akanionyesha kupata mtoto. And also I had a neighbor called Chiko. She really came through for me. Alikuwa amepata mtoto like 4 months before me, and she really came through for me, and I just thank them. And of course I had a help in my house. So babies are such like angels. When you look at them, you feel fulfilled, you feel good, quite good. But when you're out there alone, when you go into that bathroom, ata bafu by the kuoga, kama ulikuwa unaoga 10 minutes, my friend, mtu anasikanga tu sauti za mtoto akilia na hata hali. You don't even take shower the right way because baby is there and you want to be there for your baby. And kuna ka feeling tu fulani, babies tend to make you feel guilty if you fail to do something that you're supposed to do. Let's say like umeenda umekaa kidogo pahari and baby is crying, and ukikuja anakuangalia in such a way you really feel guilty. Kuna time nilienda kukata baby AJ kucha and nikam scratch kidogo. Man, I cried. Because these babies make you feel guilty by the way they look at you, the way they cry, and wanaifanya ni kama mpaka they are furious with you. Yani it's mental torture when you do that. But I just thank God my baby has been fine up to where we are. Clinics we go, at Lafim. Lafim also has clinic, not only when you're pregnant, but they also have baby clinic. They have that section for baby clinics. So we go to baby clinics. Shindano ya kwanza when nilikuwa, I was just this tensed, and I felt like I could take it for him. I felt like, why can't I just take it for him? Because shindano mtoto wangu, we nilikuwa na feel no. So venye tulienda kwa doka akatuambia, so Silvana, we are going to inject him with to inject him. I felt like, can you just do that to me, and then he's going to breastfeed and be okay? And they were like, no. I saw my baby cried. My baby cried mpaka ile analianga, ananyamaza, ile ya ni kama ha breathe, and then anachukulia. Nilikuwa nasikia kama man, why are you doing this to my baby? Is it a must? Hakuna yenye anaweza kunywa, but unfortunately that has to be, and your baby has to go to undergo those clinics and those injections for him or her to be well. So tumeenda clinic up to tukafika ni place ya weaning, and weaning ilikuwa inanipea tu uoga ile ya sasa nikimpea kitu fulani, but nilikuwa so impatient ya mtoto kukula. Nilikuwa nataka tu ifike tu mtoto aanze kula, so I can go to the kitchen and make my baby's food, you know, I'll eat babies. I also taste. So that's kind of weird, but I was feeling I want my baby to just start eating, because alikuwa mezoea of course maziwa, but niliintroduce mtoto wangu nan akiwa around 5 months, cause inakuwa hard ku keep up. Baby is asking so much, but you can't deliver so much. So at 5 months nikaona mtoto wangu ni kama hatosheki kunyonya, because yes, I used to pump, I used to use these lactation cookies, lactation tea, granolas for mummies, and they really helped me, because nilikuwa I had milk, I had enough milk for my baby. I used to pump and pack them na naziweka. So if I'm exhausted and I'm tired and I feel like I need to sleep for me to deliver well to my baby, I used to just tell my nanny to just take the milk, warm it, and then give baby, and then I have time to sleep. I have time to even feel like, well, to take a break, because sometimes as a mom, and I don't feel guilty about this, because I need to be okay. Nafaa nisikie niko sawa for my baby. Unajua kuna venye unaweza kuwa tu uko exhausted, you are tired, your mind is, yani you're fatigued kabisa. Now because I want to feel okay, and I'm really not sorry for that, and maybe some of us might feel, no, Silvana, you're not supposed to do like that. Sometimes I even go out there when I used to go out when I'm even 3 months, because I want to feel, I want to be okay. I need to be okay. I'll just go out there without baby, because I have pumped enough milk for him. So nikitaka fresh air, my mind to feel like, yes, I'm still living, and there's still life out there, sababu most of the time tu kwa nyumba. Hata mkenda clinic, unaenda clinic, unarudi kwa nyumba, so una feeling ni kama tu life imestop and it's not going on anymore. So kuna time I used to go at 3 months, nimetoka tu uko nje, my Jimmy just take me for a ride out there, so that I re-energize my mind, I reset my mind that I still have a life, because it's not easy. It's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy. And as moms, I know you know this, and you have an experience of this. Yeah, we know we are all experienced about babies, we as mothers. And then the other thing is about our bodies. we change. And some of us react very differently. There are those of us, when we get babies, we add weight. We add, like for me, I'm for adding weight. I used to be 49 kgs and I'm 73. I'm currently 73 kgs. And then there are those who get babies and maintain their body type. If they are slimmer, they stay slim. If they are bigger, they stay bigger. Yani they don't change. And there are those who get pregnant, they add weight, and immediately they get their babies, they become slimmer, or they become smaller than, as in the weight goes down. And if I would just say, people should just stop judging people on their weight, about their weight when you have baby. Like for me, napatanga tu comments flani and you feel like this person is a little bit inhuman, ila ya Silvana umeongeza sana, just stop eating. It feels bad. Mtu who feel like, why you not human? And anyway, who told you I'm not okay when the way I am? You know, most of us maybe wanted to be bigger, or you know, everybody. If I want to be smaller, please just come with a good way. You are like, wow, Silvana, you look well, yeah, and Ilaya, you just look fine, you're okay. Don't come in a negative way, because it really affects someone. Kwanza the way ile umenaona vibaya, I mean, mbona unakula hivyo, umenaona aje, usipitishe hapo. I'm like, okay, it's not me. I didn't choose that. It's my body, it's baby fat, and it has to come, because you have to eat well for your baby to get enough milk. And pia there are those of you who eat for baby's milk but still don't become as big as maybe others, and that is your body type and you cannot do anything about it. But I know most of us, when you wanaongeza weight and we don't want to add weight, of course we do something for our weight to reduce. We go to the gym, we mind our diet, we do keto. Keto is avoiding starch, carbohydrates so much. And you know, we want to, personally, I want to reduce weight. It is not like I don't like how I look, but I don't feel okay in it. But that doesn't give you a go ahead of telling me you're fat, you're big, don't add weight, don't do this, don't know. You know, it is not your duty to tell me how I want to look like. It's me. When I feel I don't want to be like this, I'll do something about it. And if you have to, tell someone in a good way, like in the right way, a way that will not affect us or any mother out there. Mpaka wenye wakonde watu wanakuwa, ai wewe na wewe umekonda aje after umepata mtoi. I'm like, maybe it's her body, that's her hormones. That is how the body reacted, and just be easy on them or us. Just be easy. And I know maybe with time we are going to learn. People will learn how to say things in the right way without hurting their emotions. Personally, I became big, and all of you cannot. I was this slim, this small slim girl here, and I really have added weight, and I wouldn't mind to go back to be the smaller version of me, but not as before. I like the way I am, but when I'm a bit smaller, maybe I go to 55 kgs. It's not bad. I wouldn't want to go back kabisa venye nilikuwa, and I wouldn't still want to remain this big. But anyway, my husband wants this. He likes the way I am currently, and yeah, he has always liked me either way, whether I'm slim, I'm big. it's not by how we look or how I look that he likes. He's okay with it, and that gives me enough peace of mind. And I just want to reduce a bit. And of course, in motherhood as well, you know, when you become a mother, there's a very big difference when you're a mom and when you're just a wife. When it comes to friends, you tend to drift further when you get a baby, because they also want to give you time to bond with your baby, to raise your baby, and to see your baby grow up. And at that time, muna feeling like you guys have grown apart, so you're not going out as usual. You don't see each other as much, but it's not like mumeachana as you've stopped being friends. It's because now you have something that you're concentrating on currently, and that is baby. And you know, it changes. Motherhood changes like totally everything. But it's not like I'm saying that friendship is not bad, but I know now that my family is my first priority, and I would think of them first before I think of my friends. And that is the bitter truth about it, because you really need to concentrate on your family anyway. What else? As in, there's nothing that you can compare with your family. Also, getting a baby and becoming a mother also sometimes make you prioritize home, baby, before work. Because like for instance, for me and for most of us pia, mpaka nyinyi mnapoangwa maternity leave, you go mnapoa maternity leave maybe ya 3 months, na maybe ukirudi unapata hata ulidepressiwa or something, and that time unaona manze sina kitu kingine akinaweza fanya to raise my baby. Now that's where maybe sometimes postpartum depressions comes in. Now you feel, now what am I going to do with my baby? Sometimes una feeling, but now you didn't do anything wrong. You just had to take that break to raise your baby and to also give birth. You know, yani giving birth and raising your baby, you had to do that. And that comes in hand when you have a husband. A husband really comes through for you, because kama umefutwa job, ama umepata umedepressiwa, ama umepata mpaka kama uko na job yako unaona manze job ni ukiwa, if you're not there, things don't work well. Sometimes unajipata mpaka umefunga hiyo job. That's when if you having your husband comes in, your husband plays that role. Yeah, supporting you, giving you support, and providing for you and the baby. And for those of us that some ladies just want to get babies, and just a baby without a husband or a boyfriend, you know, without a husband, out of will. But me, I would advise, I would say it's always the best if you as a lady decide to get a husband and then a baby. Don't just choose, I just want a baby, I don't want a husband, because a husband plays a really big role in raising that baby and being in the gap. He might not be attached like helping you carry baby and everything. Also, he will help you emotionally, like feeling there is someone who cares, even if it is providing for you, being there for you, asking you how are you feeling, what do you want. As in, that's a concern that you need as a new mother, or as a mother, generally as a mother, that you need. But there are those of us who are single, just maybe the father didn't want anything to do with the baby, or maybe your husband is not there, and for at that time you find God really plays a big role, because unapatanga mtoto wa single mom, ama wa mtoto amezaliwa na babake amepass, find God doesn't even allow that baby to cry at night. Awase hawatapatangi postpartum depression. Those people get really good friends that come through for them. Unapata bishti yako tu amesema mama mimi nitakuwa nasimamia diaper, because God is a just God. He will make sure that you have not felt the pinch of not having your husband around or the man responsible for the child around. Kuna tu majamaa tu kataa, anasema maybe hawakuwa ready ama hawataki, wengine hawaamini because huyo ni mtoto wao, so they are not there. But in such cases God always come through for those moms, and unapata huyo mtoto hata hagonjekangi ako, na hata wakati wa kupeleka mtoto shule, that money never lacks, because God, as in we always say that God is the husband to the widowers and the father to the fatherless, and yani God comes through for you. But if you have a chance, always make sure that at least you pray, God, I want a responsible dad. You know, unaweza kuwa pia uko na mzee hapo, but umetoka hosi, hata ametuma sister kwa kuende, but you know you as a self unajua I have a husband, he's supposed to do this, but then he's not doing it. Just pray to God that God gives you a nice and a caring, a responsible, and I know you're going to enjoy that part of motherhood. And so guys, motherhood is amazing, it's beautiful, it's sweet, but make sure when you want to get a baby, make sure you're financially stable, you are emotionally and you're physically fit and ready to get a baby, because it's not an easy task as much as it's beautiful. So guys, keep subscribing to my channel, and maybe soon I shall reveal my baby AJ here, so keep in touch. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, keep subscribing. If una watch Aki na huja subscribe, please Aki finya tu your subscription button, na pia ufinya ako ka notification bell so that you may be notified when I post a video. And guys, we are road to 10k subscribers right now. Tuko 6,800 subscribers, road to 10k subscribers. I know guys, mtafanya ile kitu, subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend. And of course to my producer Jonato, thank you so much, I appreciate you so much, and keep doing the good work, and let's meet on the other video. Bye.